Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, December 24th, 2018 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, I decide to be open to my soul's expansive directive. And I just want to give you guys all a little heads up notification. So how you are feeling these last few days with this Grand Trine water energy is a really good preview to impart what 2019 is going to bring. There's definitely a lot of emotional energy that's going to continue to come up to the surface. And I really feel like it's very interesting that we're experiencing this with Capricorn time. Capricorn can have that reputation of stiff upper lip, like despite the world tumbling down, I've got it all under control. And I feel like that served us in the past. I feel like we needed to have a stiff upper lip for a time. But we're moving into a time where we're ready to embrace the feeling energy, the truthful energy of things, to fully embrace the healing. And finishing up this moon in Cancer today, we've got a little bit more feeling healing to do. We have the moon in Cancer trining Mars in Pisces. Mars in Pisces right now is a really interesting placement because Pisces is like, I go at my own pace. And Mars is like, we should have a directive. So right now our directive is the soul pace. Again, be in the flow. It's not always comfortable. I do realize that. But how are you being asked to show up right now? How is your soul asking you to expand in and through your process right now? And decide to stick with it. Decide to work with it. That is your highest embodiment on this planet, is to live the soul map. Live the lessons of your soul. Moon in Cancer, before it shifts into Leo, is going to meet up with Uranus as well. Uranus is like, things aren't always comfortable on this path, but can you keep making the breakthroughs because you are worth it? You are worth the breakthrough energy. You are worth the work that it takes to keep moving forward. Listen to your I am. This is a really good setup for Christmas Eve and all things that do come with Christmas, that family time energy. Now, the very good news, we have the moon shifting into Leo. So the moon in Leo can definitely stir feelings of love, sunshine, happiness, inner child, which can bring about lots of fun with the holiday. And of course, there's the other flip side of the inner child stuff. Now, again, the first thing that we have with the moon shifting into Leo, we have the sun in Capricorn in conjunct, not really seeing eye to eye, with that moon in Leo. So the moon in Leo, bringing the inner child feeling, bringing the fun. Let your goal be to have fun. Stick with your innocence, the magic of the season. I know there's a lot of stuff to get done, but we do not have to listen to these outside timelines, you know? Another thing with this, again, with these messages, you don't have to pretend you don't feel the feels that are coming up in regards to the holidays. I'm having a lot of feelings in regards to what's happened with my family in this last year. You don't have to pretend. In fact, the cards are encouraging you to fully embrace the experience. And I know that it's not always safe feeling to share the feels with everybody in front of everybody, and that's fine. You can always remove yourself, but don't pretend. Be true to yourself. The final thing, we are ready for that, by the way. The final thing that we've got going on is an interesting connection. We've got Mercury in Sagittarius squaring Neptune. Now, this is at 13 degrees, which means that this shadow period after Mercury retrograde officially ends here and now. But this is a really interesting square. Square is resistance. We have Mercury in the sign of Sagittarius, the know-it-all, which can be book knowledge. And then we have Neptune, which is faith, exclusively faith, the esoteric. We do not always have knowledge or wisdom backup for what comes with that. This could create some interesting conversations amidst all of the stuff. It can even create a little crisis within yourself, this is really meant to be a faith walk. You know, like, what is true for you again? You don't have to shove your truth down anybody else's throat. You also don't have to stand there and allow somebody else's truth to be, shoved down your throat. Hold space for everybody having their path, but hold space for your truth, your path in and through this. And don't let that, that frustration cause a divide, because it really doesn't have to. Again, everybody can have their path. All ways lead to the one. So anyways, that is it for today. I guess I want to say one other thing. We head from revolution, or from this expansion energy, into revolution, evolution. Every year, revolution, evolution energy falls on Christmas. And so there's always the promise, good choice of words, of a breakthrough that does happen with Christmas energy. It is definitely magic. It is miraculous, but sometimes it can trigger. If you do not watch my scope for Christmas, just be aware that that energy is there. And again, it may be your inner child. What does your inner child need this time? Definitely your inner child needs to be able to express the feels. So don't hide them, and don't hold them back so much. All right, so that is it for today. You can always book a reading. I still have holiday gift certificates available if you need a last-minute gift. 2019 readings still available. Email me for those. And besides that, you have the power. The better it gets, and there is enough love in the world for you. Namaste.